Being deeply loved by someone gives you strength, while loving someone deeply gives you courage. Life is a series of natural and spontaneous changes. Don't resist them, that only creates sorrow. Let reality be reality. Let things flow naturally forward in whatever way they like. Do the difficult things while they are easy, and do the great things while they are small. A journey of 1,000 miles must begin with a single step. A leader is best when people barely know he exists. When his work is done, his aim fulfilled, they will say, "We did it ourselves." Mastering others is strength. Mastering yourself is true power. Kindness in words creates confidence. Kindness in thinking creates profoundness. Kindness in giving creates love. If you do not change direction, you may end up where you are heading. He who knows, does not speak. He who speaks, does not know. When you are content to be simply yourself and don't compare or compete, everybody will respect you. Nothing is softer or more flexible than water, yet nothing can resist it. The key to growth is the introduction of higher dimensions of consciousness into our awareness. He who controls others may be powerful, but he who has mastered himself is mightier still. I have just 3 things to teach: simplicity, patience, compassion. These 3 are your greatest treasures. Truthful words are not beautiful. Beautiful words are not truthful. Good words are not persuasive. Persuasive words are not good. Love is of all passions the strongest, for it attacks simultaneously the head, the heart and the senses. Be content with what you have. Rejoice in the way things are. When you realize there is nothing lacking, the whole world belongs to you. He who knows others is wise. He who knows himself is enlightened. Health is the greatest possession. Contentment is the greatest treasure. Confidence is the greatest friend. Non-being is the greatest joy. By letting it go, it all gets done. The world is won by those who let it go. But when you try, the world is beyond the winning. Those who have knowledge, don't predict. Those who predict, don't have knowledge. Treat those who are good with goodness, and also treat those who are not good with goodness. Thus goodness is attained. Be honest to those who are honest, and be also honest to those who are not honest. Thus honesty is attained. The snow goose need not bathe to make itself white. Neither need you do anything but be yourself. In dwelling, live close to the ground. In thinking, keep to the simple. In conflict, be fair and generous. In governing, don't try to control. In work, do what you enjoy. In family life, be completely present. The wicked leader is he who the people despise. The good leader is he who the people revere. The great leader is he who the people say, "We did it ourselves." If you realize that all things change, there is nothing you will try to hold on to. If you are not afraid of dying, there is nothing you cannot achieve. If you would take, you must first give. This is the beginning of intelligence. The softest things in the world overcome the hardest things in the world. The wise man does not lay up his own treasures. The more he gives to others, the more he has for his own. Manifest plainness, embrace simplicity, reduce selfishness, have few desires. To realize that you do not understand is a virtue, not to realize that you do not understand is a defect. Of all that is good, sublimity is supreme. Succeeding is the coming together of all that is beautiful. Furtherance is the agreement of all that is just. Perseverance is the foundation of all actions. The sage does not hoard. The more he helps others, the more he benefits himself, the more he gives to others, the more he gets himself. The way of heaven does one good but never does one harm. The way of the sage is to act but not to compete. Fill your bowl to the brim and it will spill. Keep sharpening your knife and it will blunt. Without stirring abroad, one can know the whole world. Without looking out of the window, one can see the way of heaven. The further one goes, the less one knows. In the world there is nothing more submissive and weak than water. Yet for attacking that which is hard and strong nothing can surpass it. There was something undifferentiated and yet complete, which existed before heaven and earth. Soundless and formless, it depends on nothing and does not change. It operates everywhere and is free from danger. To know yet to think that one does not know is best. Not to know yet to think that one knows will lead to difficulty. People in their handlings of affairs often fail when they are about to succeed. If one remains as careful at the end as he was at the beginning, there will be no failure. The power of intuitive understanding will protect you from harm until the end of your days. Heaven is long enduring, and earth continues long. The reason why heaven and earth are able to endure and continue thus long is because they do not live of, or for, themselves. One cannot reflect in streaming water. Only those who know internal peace can give it to others. The higher the sun ariseth, the less shadow doth he cast. Even so the greater is the goodness, the less doth it covet praise, yet cannot avoid its rewards and honors. All difficult things have their origin in that which is easy, and great things in that which is small. Ambition has one heel nailed in well, though she stretch her fingers to touch the heavens. The career of a sage is of two kinds. He is either honored by all in the world, like a flower waving its head, or else he disappears into the silent forest. If the great way perishes, there will morality and duty. When cleverness and knowledge arise, great lives will flourish. When relatives fall out with one another, there will be filial duty and love. If you keep feeling a point that has been sharpened, the point cannot long preserve its sharpness.